Yo guys, so what is going on? Well, back to another video now. Second preview of the new 18-19 season. Game is tomorrow. We're at home, the Riverside Stadium. As you can see the stadium behind me. We're going to take on Sheffield United. Now, this is going to be tough. Will it be as tough as what Saturday was? I don't think it will be as tough as that one. And that's no disrespect to Sheffield United. I just think, whenever a team goes to the Den, as I said in my preview, my vlog, obviously inside my vlog, inside my review, I said, Millwall were no pushovers. Now, the same against Sheffield United. Sheffield United at home last season. Only a couple of games into the season, Sheffield United gave us a brilliant game down at Riverside. And again, I'll personally admit I underestimated Sheffield United. Just been promoted from League One last season, and when we played them, I just thought to myself, you know what it is. I doubt these will bring much, but to be honest with you, they proved me wrong. And they had a disallowed goal and whatnot, and that caused a little bit of tube between both sets of fans. I'm hoping there's no real trouble tomorrow night. Everyone can just go to the game, enjoy the game of football and show, and then go home. That's obviously what I'm hoping for as a fan, but that's just one fan out of 33,000. Who knows what's going to happen? But I do hope there's no trouble. But in terms of the actual game, BORO obviously won the game 1-0. Rudy stepped with a header. In terms of the game, after we scored, I'd say Sheffield United probably down most of the ball. They probably had the better chances. BORO did well to defend. Obviously, I 1-0 lead, and BORO went on to win the game 1-0, and that's how it finished. But then, obviously, inside the reverse fixture, they went up within about 30 seconds in. A volley went into the box and straight into the top corner. They went 1-0 up. Then a corner came in. The score from that made it 2-0. Man sent off. And then obviously in second half, I think it was Ayala who obviously got the header and put it in the back of the net, losing that game 2-1. So, listen, home and away last season, Sheffield United were a very good footballing side. And I don't think it'll be any different tomorrow. I think tomorrow night they're going to come with a game plan. They're probably going to want to try and beat us at Riverside, since last season they obviously failed due to that disallowed goal. But who knows what could have happened if that obviously stood. Obviously it would have finished a draw. But in terms of their season, who knows what would have happened in terms of their season if they would have got that point and then maybe it's kicked on or whatever. But this season, BORO coming to this one, maybe he's feeling a little bit better than what Sheffield United do. Obviously BORO coming to this one off the back of obviously the back of a 2-2 draw to Millwall on Saturday, and that game was mental. With 3 minutes plus stoppages to go, BORO scored 87th minute, and then obviously scored in the 97th, George Friend. Or is it Ashley Fletcher? Listen, man, nobody knows who scored that goal. I'm going to go George Friend. I've been told it's Ashley Fletcher, but I'm pretty sure it's George Friend. There is a big mix in there. But like I say, man, in terms of that game, it was mental. But like I say, I said this on a BORO Fan TV interview. Up until the first maybe 70-75 minutes, BORO were useless. You know what I mean? And BORO produced very little. There's no creativity. Far back four was all over the place. Dan Randolph didn't look great. As soon as the free change got made, that's when BORO started seeing the difference. So it's gonna be a hard game tomorrow night. It is gonna be hard. But hopefully get a decent crowd. And now I am seeing that today. There's a lot of BORO fans already saying that it's over. People are writing off the league. I'm not gonna be one of them people. I'm a big fan of Tony Pulis. I am a big fan of his philosophy in football as well. I've been a fan of Tony Pulis since he was at Stoke all them years ago. So, I kind of know what the guy can do, just as a football fan looking in. But, I can obviously understand Middlesbrough fans' frustrations as well. Players going out, nobody coming in at the minute, apart from Aidan Flint, Paddy McNair, and obviously Andy Lanigan. Apart from them 3 players there, that happened pretty early inside the window. We aren't bringing nobody else in, so I can understand why people are so angry with it. But at the same time, it's all about getting better on the boys tomorrow night for 90 minutes, That's just as simple as it is, Back to Riverside, first home game of the season. And, I do hope that people can come out still, tomorrow night and, come out, just come out to support the boys. I really do hope that happens, but, who knows, But, I'm going to be there, so if you're going to be there, let me know in the comment section down below. But now let's talk a little bit on Sheffield United, since I've just talked about overall what I'm expecting. Manager Chris Wilder, Sheffield had as well. Stadium, Bramall Lane. And like I say, coming into this one, they obviously come off the back of a 2-1 defeat to Swansea, obviously the weekend. I think they took the lead as well. Sheffield United, I think, obviously got made to pay for it, but as you can imagine, Swansea, decent team. And I think they're the only Premier League team to come down from last season who actually won the weekend. West Brom got beat off Bolton, Stoke got beat off Leeds. So I think it was only Swansea that won out of them 3. And it was a decent, obviously, a decent win for them. Not so decent for Sheffield United. Obviously, first home game of the season back. Obviously, first home game at their place. Ends in defeat. Listen, tomorrow night they're going to want to put that right for all their fans, of course. I'm sure Sheffield United are going to have a brilliant, obviously have a brilliant following tomorrow. Inside the window, they've actually brought in a fair few decent players. You know, a few that I do recognise, a few that I don't. We'll go for the first one, John Egan from Brentford, and then we had Dean Henderson from Shrewsbury Town, who probably nobody really knows about. I know this one, Ben Woodburn from Liverpool. Fantastic player, really is. I mean, listen, man, if that guy plays tomorrow night, I can see him causing us real problems. That guy's a really, really good player. 18-year-old forward, one to watch out for. And then Keon Bryan from Manchester City as well. They are the players they've brought in. In terms of the key players to watch out for tomorrow, I've actually named pretty much their front four. With strikers being Billy Sharp, who's obviously the captain, and he loves to score past the Borough. And Leon Clark, who again is a fairly good striker. Woodburn, who I've just mentioned, obviously came from Liverpool. McGoldrick, Matt Duffy, and Paul Coates. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Them players there for me, they're just a few of what the Sheffield United team's going to bring. You know, Chris Wilder's got them playing some brilliant football. I know on Saturday, of course, they lost, but you look back at the last season, he had them lads playing fantastically. You know, real battle on their pitch as well, especially in their side. So, in terms of tomorrow night, listen, man, it's not going to be easy for us, you know. They're going to bring a game plan. They're going to try and execute it, and it's our job to try and stop that. So, it's going to be difficult, but I do believe that, you know, if Borough want to go finals division, it starts with a win tomorrow night. That's how it's got to be. In terms of our team, players that have come in, obviously, Aidan Flynn from Bristol City, Paddy McNair from Sunderland, and Andy Lanigan, who obviously was a free agent. You know, so in terms of them three players, yeah, they're good. But realistically, out of them three players there, Paddy McNair, unless he's not fit, it will only be Aidan Flynn. And Aidan Flynn, for me, I've been a little bit disappointed in his performances. You know, he hasn't really lived up to expectation I had him set down to. So I'm hoping he can hopefully put up his socks tomorrow night and hopefully have a better game. And as I've always said, you know, Borough comes this one off the back of a 2-2 draw, which was a point, and I don't know how the hell we did it, man, but we did it, and it was amazing. In terms of my lineup, I've gone for a 4-4-2 now. This is the team I would love to see play tomorrow night. And I know I've changed it quite a bit, to be fair. There's a lot of scribblings out here in my 11. But in goal, Darren Randolph now. A lot of people saying he's going to move away. A lot of people don't think he's going to be here. It doesn't look happy, I'll be completely honest. On Saturday, Hardy did a womp. You know what I mean? Dimmy and Andy Lanigan, them two stayed into the full session. Randolph was really nowhere to be seen. My back four, my right back is going to be Mamutovic. I've seen him play against Rochdale. The guy's wicked. You know, a young kid. You know, he's trying to break into the first team. I will play that lad all day long. The two next to him is Aidan Flynn. I'm going to try and put Ryan Shotton. Now, Ryan Shotton at centre back, he might be decent. You know what I mean? As Borough fans, we've hardly seen him play at centre back for Borough. He's mostly played right back. Give the guy a centre back a chance. Why not? Left back, George Friend. Now, going for a diamond in the midfield. So, you know, the top of that diamond is Adam Clayton. I would normally put Grant Ledbetter in there, but for me, he hasn't got the legs no more. So I won't put him in. On the right-hand side, it's going to be Harry Chapman. I've warned people about this guy. I've said how good he is. I've been praying this guy does not go back out on loan. He's a real talent, so it's going to be Harry Chapman on the right. On the left, Tavernier, again, came on Saturday, changed the game for us on that left-hand side. Quick feet, pace, skill, everything. So, yeah, for me, he has to start. The number 10, I should say, maybe he's, you know, just sitting behind the two strikers. Martin Braithwaite, then up top, it's the only two strikers that we've actually got at the minute that are fit. That's Ashley Fletcher, Britt Sambalonga. That team there for me is good enough to beat any team if they play together as a unit. You know what I mean? I look at the forwards there. I like Harry Chapman, who's got pace, flair, and skill. You know what I mean? He can almost beat 4 men at a time. You got Tavernier on the left hand side, who came on Saturday, influential. He was fantastic. You got Martin Braithwaite at number 10. You know what I mean? That's what he wants to play. You know, if you give the guy the ball in the box, he's going to score 99 times. You know what I mean? 99 times out of 100, he's going to put that ball in the back of the net. Ashley Fletcher came on Saturday. He used his height. He used, he used his height. He used his strength. He almost bullied their back four. He helped Britt Sambalonga out a lot. Then game ended 2-2, and he played a valuable part in it. And then of course Britt Sambalonga, who again I know he's been linked to a few clubs. Apparently he's linked to West Bromwich Albion for 20 million. If he goes, fair play to him, good luck to him. But at the minute he's still very much a Borough player. And I think having someone alongside him will help him massively. So that's going to be my 11. This has been the Middlesbrough vs Sheffield United preview. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, as always, like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the vlog of Middlesbrough vs Sheffield United. Until then, up the Borough.